It's honestly nice having a quiet park. We're usually called up for a lot of excessive noise, people disturbing the peace, that sort of things. So it's nice once in a change. At the moment, it's mainly visitors coming up in buses. So essentially, it's like tour guides. They bring them up to the top of Highrock Park, give them a bit of a, history lesson, that sort of stuff, and then bring them down at the end of the day. So it's quite nice because they usually behave themselves pretty well. I think we've got 2 or 3 more coming. Yeah, there you go. There's the first of the last, I suppose, coming this afternoon, and we'll get them all up, and then we'll get them all down. There you go. Pull forwards, pull forwards. All right, if you want to go and deal with them, I'll just pop onto the computer and get that all set up and organized. I think we should give it 5 minutes, and we should have the other guys down here. They can take over from us, and we can do something a bit more fun, I suppose, driving around the park, see some nice views. So give it 5 minutes probably, and then we'll get to move around a bit more. Is that just because you transferred? Come on, hop in, hop in. They're about to arrive, so may as well head off. Shouldn't have too many people coming and going at the gate anyways. It can get slightly boring around here sometimes, but I mean, it's a nice county. Lovely views, great people, for the most part at least. I mean, it's only really the events that you remember that would be ruined by crime. Like, if you think about it, a normal Christmas fair isn't going to be too memorable, but, if something happens, then of course you're going to remember it a lot more. Do you mind running up and checking on the watchtower real quick there? It's currently unoccupied since they've moved out of there now, but just go and do a quick check on that, thanks. Meanwhile, we get to soak in these views. Incredible. Sometimes this job is boring, sometimes it can be tedious, but I mean, the places we get to work in, like this is technically our office. It's beautiful, amazing. Yeah, if you want to go and we'll take a cabin each. Basically just do a quick check on them. If you want to take the right one, I'll do the left one here. These are usually rented out, so they're actually owned by Highrock Park and rented out for people. Usually over the summer, you don't really get many people down here in the winter or even autumn. So, we just got to check on them, make sure these places are upheld. We'll do a loop round, we'll visit the other cabins, we'll head down to the hiking trails, as well as the campgrounds, because those are usually a bit more inhabited this time. Surprisingly enough, I suppose a lot of people coming down here before it gets too dark to do some hiking challenges or whatnot, end up the summer seasons. Head down to the hiking trails just down here, go and check on those. Probably may meet a few people down here. We'll see, it looks like one of the bus tours are down here. I think these are all myths that you're hearing. I don't know, like, where you've heard this, or maybe you're making them. I don't know. What's going on here with the bus? Whoa, gun inside. What in the world is that? You see that? You saw the guy with the gun inside the bus. I don't know if that's a driver or a passenger. Either way, someone in there is holding a handgun of sorts. Yeah, alright, call this in, radio this in, get some backup down here. I was wondering why there was a bus stopped. I thought they were taking some photos like they do, but not in an ideal spot now. Get some rangers down here. They're going to have that side covered, so I suppose we'll have an issue with crossfire, but at least we'll have the bus kind of sort of boxed in. No, really they can go. It's a trail anyways. Get LCSO at least. Get LCSO. If they feel the need to get SWAT down here, then we can do. You see the driver with their hands up. There you go. Shuffle over there. You see the driver's got their hands up. I think they've got the entire bus hostage. Yeah, we've got backup now arriving. We're stranded over this side a bit, but we'll do our best. We'll just use radios to communicate. Finally some action, but not exactly the action I was hoping for here. How many people do they have on the bus? Did you count upon them entering? Okay, all right. How many do they usually have? It's around, it's up to 10, isn't it? I think it's usually up to 10, then the driver. So it's around 11 people. Maximum, I'd say. Maximum 11 people. Oh yeah, we've got RCPD SWAT down here. Looks like, yeah, I think they did see the situation as necessary to bring SWAT up here. So it looks like SWAT's negotiating with them now. We've got a medic just positioned behind the Bearcat, kind of just beyond there. And yeah, we're just kind of waiting. So they're bringing out a hostage now. Okay, they've got the driver, it looks like, out of the bus now. I've got some binoculars, so gives us a bit of a better look at what's going on down there. My partner's covering the back, I've got the front here. Right, so SWAT is now, seems to be negotiating with the criminal who has the driver out of the vehicle. We can actually get a bit of a better look inside the bus. So it looks like we've got the driver, one passenger on the left-hand side, but I think there's a couple behind there that we can't see for the time being. So SWAT's now negotiating, hoping that goes well, and if so, they can then move in and recover everyone on the bus. $10,000 apparently is what's needed for negotiations. Alright, looks like they've got one hostage now. So they've got the driver now in custody. Is that a kid? Oh my, they've got a kid. I think that is, or a teenager or something. I think a family was on board or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised anyways. So they've now got 2 hostages secured. We could always move our vehicle over there to where the LCSO unit is, but I'm afraid that would get in the way. 3 hostages are secured now. Another suspect is out now. Wondering what that 10,000 is for. Are they releasing half and then they're going to get the payment? Or I'm not sure how RCPD is playing this, but it seems to be going relatively well. Oh, we've got movement. We've got movement. The criminal is seeming to be moving away now. Maybe actually, where are they going? That's a near vertical drop down there. I'm not sure where they're going. May always move the unit up actually to cover them off, but I'm not sure where they're planning on going. We've got this side covered off. We've got RC. Oh no, crossfire again. Crossfire yet again. Alright, let's take cover. Let's take cover. SWAT has now got them pinned down to the ground. Nicely done. And it looks like all of the hostages have been taken out. Okay. So it seems like they were the only criminal on the bus. Why they took everyone hostage? And I think it was more of a robbery than everything. They weren't exactly very reluctant to give up all the hostages. So I feel like they were just trying to do it for a bit of money or jokes, laughs, who knows. Anyways, we've got them in custody now. That's going to be an interesting report for us later today. But yeah, let's actually... We're going to go and block this off completely. We've already radioed down to the units at the gate, and I believe either they've locked down the gate or they've set up diversions for traffic coming in. Now we can actually move away. Looks like those hostages have been now treated by paramedics, and they seem to be doing fine, which is always good to see. So yeah, we're going to go and position our vehicle down here, set up some diversions, and keep kind of this entire area closed off for the time being whilst they clear it up. All in custody, so we'll keep this open. They can come down, we'll divert traffic, and then it will be a lot calmer going forwards. I can promise you that. That was definitely definitely a bit of a peculiar morning.